cry myself to sleep, and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep, and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. It's a real good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Woo! It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up! Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed, got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I know this'll be the day. Everything will be okay. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep, and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep, and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. It's a real good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day.
Good morning, everybody. So Omkar says to me, are you ready? Come on now, please, everybody. We're always ready, right? It is great to see you guys this morning. I'm actually so ready that I'm ready for tomorrow. So it's supposed to be cold tomorrow, so I dressed warm today. Just think about that one. That doesn't make any sense, but in my mind when I was getting dressed, it kind of did. So anyways, thank you guys for joining us this morning for an episode of This and That, or TNT on Acquisto Real Estate TV. Oh, look behind me. Well done, well done. The entrance to Wendy Farms. It's like if you wanted to get into Wendy Farms, you could currently run me over and then you would get into the neighborhood. So maybe there's some people that just want to flat out run me over. So if so, now's your opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of good topics, but it's all going to be about tech today. But like actually home tech, but home tech that you do want to hear about. Yep. So we're going to talk about that. We're specifically going to talk about alarm systems and how some of the newer ones are going to Wi-Fi based. But what does this mean? How do I combine my current alarm system with an old hybrid alarm system, or an old wired system to create this hybrid model? And how does that work? And then maybe if I get enough time, I'm going to talk about the Eero and Wi-Fi version 6, and that's mesh Wi-Fi networks for your home. And so I'll see if I can cover that topic for you, Mike Shepard, and give you some advice on Wi-Fi networks. Thank you for joining us. Now, you should have already chatted in that you are here. That's called roll call. We do that each day. And once we're done with that, we are ready to start. So without further ado, there are some things that I'm supposed to remember to do. The first one is supposed to remind you that today at maybe Megan or somebody was going to put the date in here. We're going to have something at the title company at 10 o'clock. I think it's super important to learn how to go through closings correctly, to realize how to read a settlement statement and see what's going on. And so please be present. It is important that you attend these things. Why it's important is because you need to continue to learn, right? So that's important. But these are really big items to continue to advance your career. If we spend enough time to set it up, there's a logic and a reason why you're supposed to do that. We also want to continue to build on camaraderie amongst everybody and work towards a common goal, right? Of continued learning and continued development as agents, and always striving to do your absolute best for the client. Now we're ready to get started. We'll get that time, date, and everything chatted in for you. Ring home alarm system. We're going to give you a quick overview of how that works, how it's on Wi-Fi. We're going to talk about that. And we're going to see, is the system ready for prime time? Should I be installing this in my home? What if I have an existing home? What if I'm considering building a new home from scratch? Is this something I would do? So we're going to go ahead and share the screen with you guys and go over a little bit as it relates to this. Okay, so Ring is an Amazon company. It's owned by them. They purchased them several years ago and have incorporated in here. And this device here is the hub for the Ring system. So that's where the things kind of all connect through. And then what we're going to see is there's a bunch of different items within the Ring system, how they have a whole plan associated with it, how it actually, Amazon also bought Eero, E-E-R-O, and has the Wi-Fi. So this actually has the router 6.0 built into it. There's a price for just buying that device there. And then there's the keypad that goes along with it. Now this keypad does not go on your wall. It's a keypad that's wireless in general. And then there's options on if you can buy this and you can use it and how many you need and like what other setups do you have and like alarm, glass breakage, and all types of different things that come along with it. Okay, so I put in a second link there. I think within, no, not within this topic. So I'm going to just keep going down through here. So if we look at, and we took an example of the 199, okay, and we kind of pulled that one up there. The 199 has the base station, which all the information goes through. And then what it also has is the keypad. So you can set this, you could talk through it with like Alexa, and you go like, Alexa, set my alarm, or you could walk up and push this. But this is not going to go physically. It could go on your wall, but it's not going to retrofit and use, probably if you have an existing home, it wouldn't use the sensors that are in your current home that are currently wired to it. It is going to have the opportunity for some contact sensors. The contact sensors are going to be put in the windows so that when it moves or opens, or when a door opens, then you could still get that chime or that notification that would go on as those items separate. The only thing that I don't particularly like about that is that these are going to require batteries at some point to continue to operate. If Wi-Fi fails, there's still some connectivity between these items that I'm not totally comfortable with. And then there's a listener. So the listener is that device that is going to see if there's something going on. So it would hear if there's an alarm that goes off in your home, like a smoke alarm or a carbon monoxide detector. So what it would do is it hears the alarm, and then it sends this notification to the system to alert you on your phone that something's going on, or to alert the security company that there's currently a fire at your home. So that allows it to kind of be monitored for the alarm system. This is all over Wi-Fi. This would probably be best if you're building a new home from scratch to use a system like this. Okay, so those are kind of the pros and cons of it. I think it's a good system, and I like where the technology is going. I, however, would kind of caution that I'm not just Wi-Fi fails from time to time. I think there needs to be a couple of redundancies built in, and I'm still for several things being hardwired, most specifically the contact sensors. And what that's going to do is it's going to bring us to the next episode. So that's kind of a tease for that. You have to watch the next episode on converting your old alarm to a new one to create the ultimate hybrid system for your alarm system to be monitored or not monitored for yourself using Ring. I think the system's ready as long as we use a hybrid one. Let's take a look. Hey there, my name is Mike Acquisto. I'm here to talk to you about a real estate item. Yeah, it's real estate, and it's to do with your home alarm system. And it's taking an existing alarm that's in place and converting it and upgrading it to a Wi-Fi based one with Ring, with notifications online, to get away from kind of like this old stodgy system to see if this is right for you. We're going to utilize the items that are currently in your home and upgrade it. We're going to talk about the pros, the cons, the prices, where you can get it, what company is going to be best for it, and all of that right now. So Omkar, let's go ahead and split the screen and bring over this, and we will chat in this link for you as well. So this is the retrofit kit brought to you by Ring, which is an Amazon company. And what this retrofit kit does is allow you to bring into the back of it all the different wires that go into your current, if you have an existing alarm system at your home, whether it's monitored or not, all of the contact sensors in the home kind of electronically go through the walls, and then it goes back to one specific spot on the wall. If we click on that button over there for $319 and we see what's inside this retrofit kit, you'll kind of get the whole idea of what's going on. Okay, so within this retrofit kit, what's going on is we have a contact sensor, and when that contact sensor is broke and it does something and it separates, it sends this notification all the way back to this device. Now, that's where we have the wires coming out of our wall, and we kind of have this keypad on it. When we detach that keypad and take it away, and we put this retrofit kit in there, now we're creating a hybrid. With this hybrid system, we now have the system that takes and makes all of the information coming back to it, so it's hardwired, but then it becomes Wi-Fi from there forward. And that's what I'm really in favor of. So I kind of like this hybrid solution of physical fixed wires going to each of the connections into place to totally seal it off, whether it's the windows, the doors, any type of contacts that are currently existing. You retrofit it just like this. So now this is where everything kind of comes back to. Okay, so now we have where they used to have this keypad, we have this, but now there's not a keypad because the keypad didn't necessarily need to be there. So then we insert the real keypad, which is this other one that we have, or we can use our app, or there's a bunch of different other ways to utilize this. Okay, so this I think is the best of both worlds, where you have a hybrid solution and you're able to take your Wi-Fi, you're able to take your alarm system. Yep. And there's the alarm keypad that I was kind of talking about. The base station makes it Wi-Fi enabled through Eero. And then we have the retrofit kit that allows you to use these hybrid alarms. We have the motion and contact sensors and alarm notifications if something breaks, if something moves. There's a lot of different sensors that can be installed if you want. And then the range extender is simply an Eero Wi-Fi system, but it extends the network larger if your home happens to be bigger. So we build all these things together, and this kit is supposed to give us cybersecurity for our internet. It's supposed to give us home, fire, carbon monoxide detection, all of these different protections all in one. So I think the system is kind of ready, and if I was building a new home, I would strongly consider putting in wired contacts, bring it all the way back, and using actually the retrofit kit, even if it's on a new build, to make this all work and line it up with Eero. And I think you'd have a really good system. So we're going to talk about that next. Let's do it. Hey there, who's super excited to talk about Wi-Fi version 6.0 or a Wi-Fi mesh network, specifically the one by Eero? Well, my name's Mike Acquisto and I'm a real estate broker, and Wi-Fi is actually a bigger part of your home than you would kind of imagine, because it's important to have stable internet, and a lot of people are working from home, and if you can overcome a big obstacle that somebody has, then you're going to make your client very happy. Like maybe I did with a gentleman like Mike Shepard, who was having a problem with his internet at his home. Mike, are you currently on right now? And are you getting much better internet? Can you see me way better and hear me way better than you used to with less connectivity problems? I hope so. And when we see Mike on his next Zoom meeting, maybe he'll have better picture quality, better stability, and maybe it really changes his world. But what we're talking about now is the Eero 6 and specifically the Pro. So here we go with this one here, and the Pro is the latest one. Level 6 Wi-Fi has the mesh network. So what that is as the home is larger and you move from one device to the next device as you're like walking through the home. So imagine you're walking from the left side of the house to the right side of the house, that you might have one base station or range extender going off over here, but they only cover certain distance. So as you move across this signal and the signal's going out, you eventually get to a point that you're at the edge of one in the beginning of the other. And what it does is it passes off from one station to the next. And it does it seamlessly where you're not dropping connectivity. So it creates this mesh network that you have at your home. And this one does it really well. The version 6.0, and specifically the Pro, is going to be the model that acts as both the router, and it's going to also act as the range extenders. So the one that I do recommend is the version 6.0, the Pro. And yeah, here's the secrets of the mesh and kind of how it works. Oh, they pretty much explain it in a great way here. Yeah, that's like way better way to explain it than me describing it with words. That's them describing it with pictures. So if I'm going back to the product itself, I'm going to highly recommend for a gentleman like Mike Shepard, the 3-pack, and I would get the Pro. And then what this is going to do is one of them is going to be used as your base station. So you'll take and plug from the device that you just got one cord into this, one Ethernet cord, long, short, whatever you want, but put it by it at one extreme end of the property. Then put one in the middle and one at the far side by your office. And then you'll have this mesh network that's kind of created. And hopefully maybe one of them passes by your patio, so you create Wi-Fi on the patio as well. So start in the back, one in the middle, one on the other side. If you need a fourth one, you can, but I think you'll be good with 3 spread out throughout the property. But spread them as far as you can until they break, and then try to push them back. So extend them to the edges of your house. And then what will happen is like you're in the yard, then you'll have really good Wi-Fi in the yard way over there. So you'll be connected to the internet at a distance. If that's too extreme, then you can either buy more units and extend it further and put one like outside on your patio or wherever you want in the garage and extend it there. So there's some opportunities, or just move them closer back together if you want. But start with the 3-pack, and I think you'd be good. Go with the Pro. It's going to cost you $5.99, but you're going to be good, and you'll have great Wi-Fi from here going forward. You can create your own network and a guest network, so you can give that to your anyone else to log in that is a guest, that they'd be able to log into that and not be on your network per se. I hope that helps you out with your internet. Thank you. Well, that's a wrap. And if I'm here alone and talking on real estate, I will bring up technology in some way, shape, or form, but I'll always work on a way to grow your business. And knowing more is always important. And we just went over a couple of different ways to modernize a home that was built amazing Wi-Fi, and take something like the security of your home, tie it into a real estate transaction, do it in the best way possible. So I don't know. Just knowing more is always powerful. Being there and being an ally or an advocate or a resource for your clients, super important as well. Staying up on top of just about everything real estate related is going to help you out in your career. The knowledge is power. So everybody, 10 o'clock, I think, is the time. Megan chatted in exactly what it is. 10 to noon. There you go. Suite 250, the training room, TPC Drive. There you go. Now you got all the info. If you need anything else, ask Megan. Until tomorrow, see you then. TNT, 8:45. I put the bell away already. Why did I do that? Okay. Let me see. Uh-oh. Got it. That was my alarm system, but I have Blink, not even Ring. So I use a competitor, but it's also from Amazon. It's weird. I don't know why that works. We have Duck Cam. Yeah, so we can see ducks these are like our ducks live, what's going on. Do you want to hear them? What's going on now live? They're actually just walking around. So they're just walking around, right? Oh, there you go. That's Duck Cam. So those are Shana's ducks. Have I ever talked to you about her ducks? No? Yeah, no, it's a real thing though for her. She really enjoys them. Mesh, Eero. I have the Eero app, so I'll pull that up. We have Eero all
It's a
over the place.
great day.
What about the last picture? You didn't like the last one? I have another picture for it. Ready? Got it. Thank you, sir.
It's a great day. It's a good day. Get up. Na 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 na. Can't you see the sun shining? Na 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 na. I woke up and I rolled out of bed, got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah.